Have you been dreaming of joining a prestigious airline like Emirates, but you're just not sure where to start? Have you been applying and applying year after year, but you can't seem to get an interview? Or maybe you've gotten an invitation, gone to the interview, but can't quite seem to secure the cabin crew role. Well, hi, my name is Essie. I'm ex-Emirates cabin crew, and whatever the case may be, this video is definitely for you. Now, I know in some of my previous videos, I've voiced my opinions and some things that I really wasn't satisfied with while I was working for Emirates, but nonetheless, despite those videos, I still get quite a few people that come to me and have questions about the application process and the interview process, and naturally, it's my pleasure to help. Because despite all the things that I didn't appreciate, I did stay there for 5 years. Obviously, there was some good aspects to the job, and there were a lot of things that I really did enjoy. So it's my pleasure to help you guys and to give you guys this information. So today, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you guys the CV that I use to secure my job with Emirates. I'm gonna also show you the cover letter that I used, the pictures, and on all the other stuff that I used to secure my interview and to secure my job at Emirates. And I'm also gonna give you some tips and tricks and maybe some advice on some things that you might be doing that might be hindering your chances of actually getting the job. So stay tuned and follow me for more. Okay, so first of all, you need to apply, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment, but first we must prepare. You will need to get some pictures taken, and this is how you're gonna want your pictures to look. Hair neatly tied in a bun, full face of makeup, red lipstick. If your legs are showing, you need to be wearing some skin-colored stockings. Wear business attire. If you're wearing a skirt, make sure that your skirt reaches your knees or it passes your knees. Make sure that your colors are matching. If you're wearing a black suit, make sure that the blazer to your suit matches the skirt to your suit. You need to look immaculate. Hundreds of thousands of people are applying for this job. You really want to stand out. Try to ensure that your pictures are taken with a solid background, or at least like an aesthetically pleasing background. You don't need to pay someone to get this done for you. You can do this on your own. All our phones have pretty decent cameras nowadays. With a little good lighting, a ring light, even light from outside, you can get a pretty good picture at home. Just make sure the lighting is good. You wipe your lens off, make sure your lens is clean, and get a bomb picture in the comfort of your home or even outside, wherever you want to take the picture, but you really don't need to pay anyone for this. Now, I think you're going to actually need some pictures for submission for the application, and then the rest of the pictures you're going to need them for during the interview process. You'll need to submit another set of pictures. I can't remember, but you need pictures in business attire, looking the standard, looking the Emirates standard, okay? Try to look as closely as you can to what a cabin crew should look like. So for men, it's a little less complex. Make sure you got a clean shave, nice haircut, line up. Make sure you smell good, and you should also be wearing business attire, pants, suit, tie, or a, what is it called, a blouse or whatever. But this is how the guys should look. I'm going to show you a picture here. Once you have your picture sorted, you're going to want to make sure that your CV is up to date. I'm going to show you an example of my CV here. Now take a look. As you can see, I kept my CV short and concise. I actually have much more experience than this, but I only kept the experience that was actually relative to my role as cabin crew. So that's customer service experience. You want to make sure that it's not longer than 1 page. Please. There are thousands, hundreds of thousands of people following. Ain't nobody got time to be going through your 2, 3, 4 page CV, honey. It's all good and great that you've done all those things, but try to keep it short and concise and really only leave the most valuable pieces of information on your CV, and that's really going to help you out. You want to have your name attached, your phone number, your email, your nationality, and the languages that you speak. No need to put all the schooling you've done, just put the highest level of education or the most recent. And then you're just going to want to detail your job description in a short point form like this. Don't make it too long, guys. You see how short this is? There's no need to make it too long, I promise you. This got me the job, guys, I promise you. And while I was in my interviewer told me, she was like, you're going to Dubai, tell your doctor to do this and that for you, and tell your doctor you're going to Dubai, because I had like some medical thing. And she was like, tell your doctor you're going to Dubai and this is what you need. Like, that's how good I did. Like, that's how I impressed the recruiter. So listen to me. I know a little bit about what I'm talking about, okay? Okay, so the next thing I did was I made a badass cover letter. And this is the cover letter. Take a screenshot if you need to. But look how it is. It's not too long, it's short and concise. I'm really selling myself here. I'm not talking about random stuff that are completely irrelevant to the role of cabin crew. I'm talking about things that could really be a plus to have someone like me on that team. So have a look at this. Guys, don't copy this cover letter. Please don't copy this cover letter. I'm showing this to you so you can see what a cover letter should look like, not so you can copy my cover letter. If you're gonna take it, at least put it in your own words. Heck, even put it in ChatGPT if you need to. Ask ChatGPT to make it like unique for you, like just paste the whole thing and tell ChatGPT to make it unique for you and to make your own version and plug in your own information. I don't know, however you want to do it, but just don't copy this as it is. Please, guys, just make it your own. Just make it as good, okay? Another thing I did was I did a lot of research on YouTube. There are a lot of content creators that are either currently Emirates cabin crew or used to be Emirates cabin crew, and they're creating a lot of really fantastic content on YouTube that's really interesting, and I would literally spend hours binging on their videos because I think it's really important to do a lot of research on the type of people you intend on meeting once you start working in Dubai, the type of country you intend on moving to, like do some research on Dubai, get to know some things about Dubai, get to know some things about the type of crew that are already hired there, so on and so forth. But you should be doing some research on the requirements of living in such a country and having such a job. And that's what I did, and that really definitely helped. Okay, so now you have your cover letter ready, you got your CV ready, and it's time to apply. You're gonna go on Emirates.com, you're gonna scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and click on careers. Here you can see all the career opportunities that are available. You're just gonna click on the one you want. For us, we're gonna click on cabin crew. As you can see, it says exactly who they're looking for. Fluent in both written and spoken English, a natural team player, at least 160 centimeters tall, able to meet visa requirements, at least 1 year of hospitality or customer service experience, and no visible tattoos while in the Emirates uniform. So the Emirates uniform for women, we wear a skirt that goes to our knees, and then we have a short sleeve blouse. So past here for the ladies, and for the men, really, I've seen a lot of men with tattoos. They wear long shirts, so you can kind of get away with more. And also you need a minimum of high school education. But guys, if you have any more questions about these, like technicalities and stuff like that, feel free to message me, leave me a comment. I'm more than happy to answer any of your questions. I always answer questions, like it's fun. So if you have any questions, leave that down below. My pleasure to answer. Here you can see the upcoming recruitment events on the website, and you can even search by your country as well. You create an account, you choose a username, and you follow through with the directives on the website. I'm not gonna go through everything for you. If you guys need more assistance with this, there are so many Facebook groups that go through these steps with you. So just find like an Emirates Facebook group and find your community there and ask them all the questions you need. I'm not gonna go through the whole entire process for you because obviously I'm not applying, right? And to be very honest with you, if the application process is too difficult for you, then this probably isn't the job for you because you're gonna be doing much more difficult things while working for Emirates. So if something as little as figuring out how to get this application done right is too much of a problem for you, then you probably won't be able to handle the demand of such a job as cabin crew, the high stress load that we have to deal with. It's probably not for you. So that is like your first clue, your first red flag. But anyways, this is where you will submit all of your information. You don't need to pay anyone to do this. You can do this on your own, guys, I promise you. And then all you do is you wait, you pay attention to your email, pay attention. Have you been invited for an interview? Have you been invited for an open day? You really want to try your best with this, guys. Everything that you do, make it your best for this interview. When we joined Emirates, they always told us only 5% of applicants actually get the job. So try and put yourself inside that 5%. Envision what it's going to look like for you to be in that role that you want and act like you're already in that role. Dress the part, talk the part, smell the part. Make sure you guys smell good when you're going to these interviews, by the way, guys. Make sure you smell good because it's not only about looking good, you got to smell good. And make sure your hair is immaculate, your makeup is immaculate, guys. Follow these advice that I've just given you today. And if you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. Now, in my next video, I'm going to be getting more into the actual interview process, my interview process. I'm going to be sharing some of the questions that I remember that I was asked during my interview process and some of the things that I did that I felt kind of gave me an edge. So if you're interested in hearing about my experience and my interview for the Emirates Cabin Crew Open Day, which was invitation only, follow my channel and please subscribe so you don't miss out on that next video. Thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!